honored and thrilled to be among you this beginning of the year, joined by the equally proud and honorable and just charming, all-around charming, Joe Morton and Beverly Hollister here. Hi, guys.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Hello, and Happy New Year to everyone else.
Thank you. We've decided that the statute of limitations for New Year is until you can greet for another holiday.
Absolutely.
So as soon as you tell someone Happy Birthday, you can no longer tell them Happy New Year. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, Happy President's Day, wherever you end up. So we're staying with Happy New Year because it is a Happy New Year.
Yes.
And we've got some great information to share. This is being recorded, by the way. We will make sure you have access to it on the back office. But we're thrilled to have you here. We've got people still calling in. We want to honor those who have been here right at 4 o'clock, so we're going to fire this up and get through as much as we can in the time that we have before us. Joe, any quick greetings from you at the start of this year for this group?
Hey, it's just great to be with you guys. This year's already starting to fixing to be a great year, Dave. We finished off last month with sign-ups up. In the U.S., what was it, like 50%?
It's like 60-something, yeah.
Close to 50% up. Worldwide, it was just shy of 50% worldwide. So congratulations, guys. Fantastic. And this month, ADP was up this month. Congratulations as well. And just a great start to the new year. And, boy, this one's going to be good, guys.
It is.
It's going to be great.
And this is what we are calling the Year of XANGO Rush. And we're excited for that because it means we are sharing the great news about XANGO, gearing up for this fantastic event, September of this year. They're the lovely and charming and talented. All three of you, all two of you are all three things.
And where's your photo, Dave?
I'm the voice. I have the face made for radio and audio. I think that's an easier way to put it. But we're excited to be here with you, talking again about the Year of XANGO Rush. We are gearing up for the XANGO Rush convention. If you don't know by now, I hope you're not hearing it from me for the first time. September 9th through 12th in Las Vegas. We have already outgrown our first facility. I don't know if everybody knows that. We got so many pre-ticket orders when we did the 21-day campaign, when we did everything at the launch of this in August of last year. We got so many early orders, we are already outgrowing our first space. So it's still Vegas. We haven't outgrown Vegas yet.
It's a good problem to have.
It's a great problem. We haven't outgrown Vegas yet, but we're still moving forward. We're adding still more seats and more locations. And Beverly she's going to interrupt my whole flow. I'm totally kidding. Beverly is welcome to do anything she wants. So let's jump right into a few of the great pieces of information that we have. To talk about the Year of XANGO Rush, we have extended the Simply Rush campaign. Simply Rush, you'll recall, started last fall. And it was a way to help new people coming into XANGO get inexpensive tickets, which is the best access to the full XANGO experience, by making that available for just $20. The tickets are now $129 for anybody else who wants to purchase. But if they're new, they can get tickets for $20. And if they do it within the day of registration, we will make that $20 ticket actually waive their $35 registration fee. So basically it's how many hundreds and I would even say it's like a $1,200 value. A day with Robert Kiyosaki and XANGO founders and other leaders, and the emotion and energy and practical applications to your business. You really can't put a price tag on it, but I'm putting a pretend price tag of over $1,000 value in this program. And we're making it available for $129 for general population of XANGO distributors, but new ones get it for $20, and if they do it on the day of sign-up, we're going to have them waive the $35 sign-up fee.
And I'm going to throw out two, Dave. Because if you say $1,200 value or whatever that number you put on, it's even greater than that. Because if you start applying the principles, I don't want to get off topic here, but what Robert Kiyosaki talks about tax benefits of having a home-based business, that in and of itself is going, if you add it up, and again, you have to work with your accountants, there's my little disclaimer. But look at, I'm telling you guys, most people, I know that Sandy Cohen and many of others, Carolyn Johnson, a lot of you talk about this out there. I don't know if we can talk about that enough. That in and of itself will be so valuable. People's lights will be going off. Boom, 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 going, oh my goodness, what have I missed? So, sorry, I'm just going to...
No, Joe, you went meta, which was perfect, because you went beyond the specific message, and you went to the application of it and how much we can save. I love it. So again, that's the Simply Rush is being extended through March 31st. So for you and your people who are sponsoring new distributors, make sure they come in and get that $20 convention ticket. Save the $35 fee. You got to call the 1-877-GO-XANGO for that to be active and live, and we'll make sure you get taken care of. And again, TJ's group always with the best information, the quickest turnaround of time, and phenomenal customer service. 1-877-GO-XANGO. Now this is where we had a little bit of fun. We are throwing some photos up on the screen right now. These are video stills taken from what we are calling the I Rushed campaign. Now each one of these people, now I got a couple, I specifically would like to point out Joan Pretty in the lower left-hand corner. Kevin Mitchell, who did our filming, happened to capture Joan right after she sneezed.
Oh, no.
And so she sneezed on the video, and she was joking, I never sneeze. Why did I just sneeze right now? It's such a cute picture. We thought that's going to be the one that represents Joan. And again, it's just on this call. It's not going to be the forever representation of Joan. But these are leaders who are talking about when they first experienced XANGO. So when we say, I mean, there's Lance in the upper left. He rushed XANGO at Snowbird in 2003. Collie, same thing. Bob and Grace, they rushed Snowbird, the XANGO activity there, and you'll see different ones, different people who rushed the XANGO Outrageous, or the XANGO Invasion, or the XANGO Revolution. I've got them all over my office. But those videos, they're just small 30 to 1 minute, 30 second to 1 minute to maybe 90-second videos talking about what it is to come to a convention, how people can prepare, and if people are on the fence or waffling or they're not sure they want to come, watch these little videos and you'll get a good little boost about why to come. So we're excited about the Simply Rush, or the I Rushed video campaign. Those will start showing up in social media. We'll have about one per week, and if you get on my good side, we might share just a real live one. I wanted to do it here, but we don't have the capacity on this line. So go to Facebook. I believe they'll start showing up today, and tomorrow you'll start to see the first video, and then every week or so, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of every week, we'll have a new video highlighting a leader saying, I rushed XANGO at this event. Here's why it was impactful to me. Here's why you should be there, and here's how it's going to help your business grow. So these are things that are again, pushing us toward this event.
They're great videos.
They're really fun. It really, I mean, that's the spirit and the culture of XANGO show up in those videos.
The outtakes are perfect.
They really are. That's what I think. You're right. That makes the most fun.
Yeah.
So now we're also talking about one of these things for the new year, what we call the 1-2-3-2 campaign. And the 1-2-3-2 stands for First Tuesday, Third Tuesday. And we've done these so far. I think we launched them at the fall of last year, probably end of November, I want to say. And we've done this every first and third Tuesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. The first Tuesday is basically your get started, get going call. And this is about a 30-minute call. We try to keep it 30, 35 minutes. And the get going call introduces your new prospects, your new customers, those who have recently signed up, to a little bit more of the background of XANGO from a company perspective. Here's some history. We have founders and executives on. We'll have field leaders come on and talk about overcoming objections, about great ways to introduce, about great ways to promote. And all of these are for the stability and growth of your individual business. And then on the third Tuesday is what we call the Get Growing call, which is, again, the third Tuesday of every month at 4 o'clock Mountain Time, right around 30 to 35 minutes. But that Get Growing call will be specifically how to build your business. The first call is to welcome them in, give some background and some validation to their decision. And the third Tuesday call is, don't just sit there because you've got some great products now. Learn how to build your business. Take this business forward. Embrace it. Let us embrace you as we're moving on. Now, as we're rolling through, again, these are first Tuesday, third Tuesday. Beverly, I've got you on my list. You better be available. I know you're not available this one.
Yes.
I'm putting you on the spot. That sounded awkward. As soon as you are available, it will be thrilling to have you on board. Joe, you've done one with us. Gord's been on for a couple. Aaron. So we're just excited to roll this out. It's a great place to get an introduction and then a validation and a boost for your XANGO business, too. Let's take a quick look right now, advancing to another of these great business building tools, the Network Marketing Business Journal. Now, this has been around, I want to say it's been around 15, 20 years. 30s, maybe?
Yeah. Standard.
It is an industry standard, you're right. And they approached us and said, we've heard some great things about this XANGO business. The compensation plan has got some fresh new information. These great products are coming out. Can we partner with you for one of our issues in 2015? Well, of course we can. And if you take a look at this, this representation of a cover, the cover talks about, or the article in this case talks about the whole XANGO opportunity, the products, the founders, the distributor leaders. We're talking about MB30. We're talking about XANGO Rush. We've got the love bottle right there on the front. I'll have a little bit more information on that. But I'm not sure how well you can read the bottom little parts there, but there's compensation plan with integrity and power, Proven.
track record.
I'm going to look at my bifocals now. There it is. Achieving wellness of body, mind, and soul. The powers of Xalo Pro products. Building with the next generation of networkers. This is the reprint that we're making available that we've produced with them, and this is a high gloss. Now, if you know the Network Marketing Business Journal, it's kind of a newsprint. It's a quick thing. They put it out too quickly. It's got about a 16-page spread, and when that comes out in newsprint, it's a certain quality. We have upped the quality with this reprint, and we have them in quantities of 200 for just $100. But that's not all. We're also adding 50 leads. Now, I want to highlight these leads because this is really important. Some people will talk about leads, and I know Gord's been in the industry long enough that he used to buy leads. He talks about when he was buying these leads, and he'd pay thousands of dollars for maybe a few dozen leads that would even pick up his call or answer his email. And here we are offering for these great leads. These are what we call double opted in. So that means in the first place, yes, they are aware that it's network marketing, and two, they are aware that they will be contacted. So it's not just, hey, fill out this form and you can have access to this website. No, the form said, we will absolutely take care of you with information about this specific company. So the leads that we're talking about will be available in quantities of 50 for every 200 reprints. Now, the leads already received the newsprint journal. They get the NMBJ automatically, and we just found out this week they started going out Wednesday. Today's Thursday. So over these next couple of days, the people will be receiving them. And the leads that you have, if you've already purchased them, Kelly Allred, we love her. We could not live without her. She's just not present in the room right now. Kelly Allred is what we call our lead on the leads. She's in charge of all the lead information, the disbursement of the leads, who gets them and where they go. I know one leader, for example, has purchased 10 of the packs. So this person has 500 leads coming to her, and she is going to work with Kelly and say, okay, for my 50 packs of this person, I would like my leads in, I don't know, she's going to say Miami because she's got some interest there. She might get another 50 leads in Chicago or in Atlanta or in St. Louis or in Reno or in Seattle. But you can choose those, and Kelly will work with you as much as possible so that we have a great cross-reference of access to people all over the U.S. and get some information to you so that you can grow your business. I want to say also Canada, but I'm not going to commit to that right now. Kelly.allred@xango.com is a great place to go for all of that information. Again, these are double opted-in leads. That means they're open to MLM and they're open to being contacted. And we're using a kind of a standard geographic base for how those leads are distributed. So if I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, the leads that I have access to will generally be within a reasonable distance or time frame or travel frame from around Salt Lake as a base. So Network Marketing Business Journal, very exciting. Great news coming out. Great to work with them. We're really excited about what this is going to mean for our businesses. Also, today, recently announced the Xalo Go Bars. Now, I am sitting across the table from two of the healthiest eaters I have ever known. Give me quick flash impressions. Beverly, I'm going to go to you first. Tell us your impressions of the Xalo Go Bar.
I love the non-GMO, the no added sugar, all natural, and the protein, and it tastes divine. It's good. It's good for the body, good for the soul.
Joe, any thoughts?
I love the whole overall profile of it. For me, I am a bar fanatic. I've been needing them for a long time now, and I use them very strategically in every day of my life. And what's interesting, I've said this before, guys, but what's interesting is the bar industry has kind of gone from really high amounts of protein to a lot lower protein, where like we're talking 3 to 4 grams of protein, which is not horrible, but the problem is it leaves you hungry. At least it leaves me hungry, and I know it leaves a lot of people hungry. So therefore, you want to eat more of them in order to get. And really, what it is your body just saying, "Hey, it's not enough protein, and it's not enough fiber." But this one's got it. It's got that magical 10 grams of protein and that 6 grams of fiber, and that perfect caloric, about 150, 160 grams, 160 calories. That's that key little boom right where you need to be. So it's that sweet spot exactly that's going to help us. And so it's just that perfect thing. It's perfect. And it tastes phenomenal.
It really does.
Love the taste profile on it. This is a winner, guys, and everyone that I keep hearing from, we all keep hearing from. Boy, we love this thing. We love it. There's nothing but positive.
Gluten-free.
Yes.
Love that.
Gluten-free.
Nothing but positive, guys. That's all I've heard on this thing.
And a lot of us tasted it at the Long Beach event, and we can say comfortably it's just got a little different texture now. The one at Long Beach was kind of put together for us so we could share the flavor. if not the consistency. Now the consistency is there. It's all. I'm referring to the fact that it was a little melty.
Oh,
If you
in
picked it up in Long
yeah.
Beach, it was a little melt because they hadn't packed it in so
Yeah.
that it could be shipped and boxed and traveled around
Right.
the world. Now it's like you say, Joe. It's the grab and go bar. You take it. It tastes phenomenal. And I ran it by my wife last night, who is another bar fanatic, and her eyes lit up. Now wait a second. You're saying this has no gluten? I said no gluten, sweetheart, because I have to call her sweetheart
Yeah.
because she is the sweetest heart. But she wanted to know about the calories and the
Yeah.
balance. She doesn't want a 0-calorie bar because you have to have some healthy calories, and the Go Bar delivers. Now, the information that we're getting right now, it is a go for U.S. market absolutely right now. Details on the Canada availability are coming soon.
Okay.
We don't have that locked down yet. I just got the latest text from our group, but that is coming out very soon. It's very soon to be released. Absolutely, yeah, very, very close. So the XANGO Go Bar, get excited. We're super excited about that. And we're also excited about something we're calling the XANGO Love Campaign. This was a brainstorm that came, I think you two kind of headed it up. Yeah, and Aaron, and so the three of you had the idea, and then we went to Yoko, and we were talking about how do we make this happen. And I think the implementation of this is one of my favorite parts of XANGO. I mean, XANGO Goodness is going to be forever one of my favorites, and then the products, of course, but this concept of introducing the power of words into our very product, into our very business, which trickles over into our lives. All of these things are so powerful. This is, again, a snapshot of Aaron making the video of that XANGO bottle. So he's talking about XANGO Love in this case. And one of my favorite elements is that we know love is at the root of everything amazing. And one of my favorite lines from the script is where we say, if you love yourself, you can have compassion for others. And it's not just so that we love ourselves and become selfish and locked into ourselves, it's so that we can expand from ourselves. And that concept lives with XANGO because the heart of XANGO is to share and to build and to develop and to grow.
And it goes along perfectly, Dave, with when we started this project. Really, what does XANGO mean to us?
Our brand.
What does the brand mean to us? And it was a big part of our strategy, the strategic development for this year of 2015. As you heard, we talked about it in Long Beach, and you heard us talking about it, is to come back to our brand, is to really come back and understand who we are, what drives us, what drives you in the field, what drives us all. And that first one just kept coming back to love, love, love. I mean, it is at the root of everything that we're doing, whether we're loving ourselves enough to want to get new product into our bodies to nourish ourselves and to make ourselves better, healthier, stronger. Our loved ones, our family members, we love them so much that, hey, eat this bar, or hey, take this Limitless, it's going to give you more healthy energy, or so forth, whatever. Or is it the business? You love your friends so much you want to bring a business. So therein where it just starts. But the next one's dream, and then gratitude, and I mean, these are brilliant words. Sorry, go ahead, Dave.
No,
I'll let you continue to go on.
You led right into it. It was great.
This is a brilliant campaign, and it's so fun, and it's getting even funner with all the little fun things that we got. So, Dave, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no, you led perfectly into the introduction of the new bottles. And again, these are replacing AVP over the next 6 months.
Juice.
Yeah. If your AVP has XANGO Juice, you will see the XANGO Love bottle first. Next month, you'll start to see the XANGO Dream bottle. Now, I'm going from left to right. The third one is the Gratitude. Fourth is Abundance. Fifth is Joy. And the sixth one is Bliss. And those will come out in not necessarily that order, but we'll see these being introduced into your AVP, and people will look. I mean, I just like holding the bottle. It feels so cool with that texture, and I'm so proud of what this represents for who we are as a company, and who you guys are as founders, and who we get to become as people. It really is the foundation of everything. So we're thrilled to be able to share this, and to be able to share it, we're doing it with a little campaign where we can share with customers also. So we're doing a thing with what we call the XANGO Love Campaign, and that means we're using social media to get the word out, to get people excited, to get people talking about it. A lot of you have already seen Aaron's video on Facebook where he introduces the bottle. It's a quick one. It's a couple of minutes maybe. But it gives the heart and the soul of what this the campaign means. So what we're asking is, when you receive your XANGO Love bottle, that'll come with the ADP in January, which is just going out right now. When you receive your bottles, take one, or take all four, take all 8 if you're on 2 cases of ADP, but take some XANGO Love bottles and take a picture somewhere. Bullet point number 2 says, do it with someone, something, and in some place you love.
Well, I'm doing a fun one.
I can't wait. I knew you would. I knew you would. We're looking into celebrating some of these things on social media. Now, we're going to steer people toward Instagram, because that has a simpler way for us to follow and track so that we can reward people. And we have, obviously, these things will be coming out as people are receiving their bottles. But take a picture. It could be by yourself on a snowboard. It could be with your whole family at a dinner out somewhere. It could be delivering meals to homeless. It could be at a soup kitchen. It could be mowing your neighbor's lawn when the weather gets good enough to mow lawn. But take a picture of that, and then we want you to use the hashtag XANGOLove. You can see at the bottom, hashtag XANGOLove. That lets us track it, lets other people who are interested see all the great photos that are going to be coming in. We announced one of these for our employees this week. And they're already, Yoko just said, I'm changing my weekend plan so I can take pictures and follow the pictures coming out. So we're excited about that. It's going to be really awesome. Hashtag XANGOLove, and then we'll do the same campaign next month with Dream, and then for the succeeding bottles also. Now,
and I know a lot of you out there, we know you're going to have some fun. There's going to be some fun photos.
So many creative people in XANGO Nation.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to watch. And again, stay tasteful. Stay safe. We want people to not do something crazy. I'm looking at you, Joe Morton. Stay safe.
Safe is the key.
Okay.
Ice climbing. I can see it now.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But seriously, it's going to be a great campaign. And again, the concept of the power of love extends beyond just saying the word. It's what we incorporate into our lives that we're excited about. Now, we're also launching the extension of what we had called the Holiday Hundreds campaign. And a lot of people took advantage of this.
So much feedback.
And I mean that in the nicest possible way. They just dove all over it. We're extending it for the first 3 months of the year, which is kind of going in line with Happy New Year, Happy Hundreds is what we're saying.
And Chinese New Year.
Thank you. We can. It's locked in automatically. So many.
The year of the goat.
Everything. Well, okay. I like it when goat means greatest of all time. Is that how we can use goat? Okay. Done.
I love it.
So here's the quick overview. For every 3 new distributors that you sponsor with a minimum of 100 PV, XANGO will pay you $100. Joe, what are your 3 favorite words when we talk about the compensation plan? In addition to. I love that part. So this is in addition to Power Start. That's already pretty generous. In addition to Unilevel. But again, for every 3 you sponsor between January of 2015 and March 31st of 2015, we will give $100 for every 3. Now, this could be 3 in a month, but the word's in their rolling qualification. If you get just 1 in January, because you're just hearing about it right now and you happen to sponsor someone in the next week and a half with this 100 minimum of PV, you still have 2 more months to get another 2 to earn that 100. So you could do 3 in a month. You could do 2 in one month and 1 in another. You could do 4 in one month and 2 in another, and that's right, we will pay you $200. We have a maximum of 500. Which is a maximum of 15 new customers or distributors with a minimum of 100 PV, but that's just for the purposes of this contest.
Oh, okay.
There's no maximum to the number of people you can sponsor. That we know.
You should be, and the guys, we encourage you to take advantage of this.
Yes.
The ones who are taking advantage of it, we're seeing growth.
Yes.
They were plain and simple. They were seeing growth in the month of December.
Yeah, and the excitement for it is now carrying in. Part of it is we want to make sure the word gets out. And when the word really just got out in December, we couldn't kill the word. So we said, okay, well, let's carry out. Let's carry on.
It takes a while to get these words
3 more months, we'll be happy to do it. Here's one of my favorite parts. Beverly, do you want to share this story, or do you want me to? I mean, I've been talking about it so much, I don't want to take away from the value of your telling the story, because you have such a great perspective.
I actually had the letter, but it was actually about 4 days ago. It was first of last week. We received a note from Terry, from our one of our managers in customer service, and she said, I just wanted each of you to have a copy of this. And there was a family that just randomly sent us a note in XANGO. You can see them here. Dave, you've been so gracious to reach out to them. Thank you.
My pleasure.
And ask for permission to share this. And we will be sharing the letter and posting it, because we have so many now with collection boxes with our XANGO meal pack, and we thank each of you. But they said they've had a fun year in adopting these 3 children from Ghana and sharing the different. Oh, you've got it, Joe.
No.
Oh, I love it. Yes. Would you read it?
Unless you can read that.
Yes, I have my readers on. So
Okay,
thank
so
you.
Beverly's going to read this letter to you, and
so
it's
priceless
it's entitled "To All the Hard Workers at XANGO."
To all of you.
Now,
So this is you. This is everyone involved
Yes.
in XANGO.
and we need to be really aware, these are not XANGO distributors.
No. They
This
are
is
not.
someone out of the blue who just sent us this email.
Yes, yes. To all the hard workers at XANGO. I have 5 children, and 3 of them are adopted from Ghana, Africa, and we've been fighting for them for almost 2.5 years. After emotionally and financially being drained, we were finally able to bring them home in May of 2014. Well, since we've had them home, we've had a lot of fun trying new foods and activities, and their English has been getting so much clearer that they can explain things that have happened to them while staying at the orphanage in Ghana, and they're much, much better. Well, every time we get on the subject of food, they tell us some things that they really liked, such as fufu, rice, avocado, and they always say a word that sounds like XANGO with the Z. They not only say that word, but they jump up and down and lick their lips. Well, I looked on the internet trying to find out what the heck is this XANGO, and for a long time to no avail. Well, one day my oldest boy was trying to explain exactly what it was, and the search continued, and I finally found it. It was the XANGO meal pack, the porridge. My children absolutely love this stuff. I see that you guys donate a lot of this stuff to help children who are hungry and malnourished, and I'm so grateful for your company for helping my 3 children stay healthy as possible while we couldn't be there to help them. Please tell all of your workers of XANGO that we are praying for you all, and we hope you will continue your great work across the sea, as our children are a little underweight, but they are healthy, and we have all of you to thank in that regard. And then he's asking, do you by chance sell a small sample packs of that stuff? I would love to surprise them one day with the food that gave them so much joy. I know this sounds cheesy, but I've always been taught we need to give credit where credit is due. And I've attached a picture which Dave so graciously has put on this presentation. And please share this with all of the co-workers of XANGO. Keep up the good work, and may God bless you all.
Isn't that something? Doesn't that just do your heart good?
Oh,
Talk about the butterfly effect.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when I talked with, this is Chris from Missouri, and when I talked to Chris on Monday, he gave me a little follow-up to the story, and this just tells you the heart of people that are out there. While they were there picking up these kids, and this is again about 9 months ago, they took one of their cell phones and took a video of a little girl there who was scheduled to be adopted by someone that this family knew. And so while they were taking the video, this little girl smiling and waving, I love you, I can't wait to meet you. Well, fast forward a few months, and that family was unable to follow through with the adoption. And so it's breaking Chris's heart and his wife's heart. And, of course, in the truest sense of selflessness and love, they decided, you know what, we're going to go adopt her.
Oh, wow.
So they're doing everything they can now to follow through and try to adopt this little girl who was so disappointed at missing out on an opportunity like that. But he is, again, for him to recognize, and for the kids even, to keep saying XANGO for how long, how many months after they were out of that atmosphere, they love the XANGO meal pack, and they love
This is the butterfly effect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You realize how many, and you don't know, we don't know, you don't know what effect you're making in this world. And yet these kids are now, it's now here in our country.
Yes.
It's bounced all the way around the world. And then these kids are going to go on, and where are they going to go? Who really knows? But with a family like that, with that kind of love.
Yes.
You know, wow.
I know. Brenda just posted on Brenda Cook out of Canada just said, oh my gosh, I'm crying. Brenda, I cry, and I had to really gear up because it is so, as Dave said, it's so from the heart and so authentic and so much the butterfly effect. We love you. We appreciate all of you for caring and giving with our XANGO meal pack.
Man, this is going to be a great year.
Yes.
Well, this is our XANGO family here, we are sending you our XANGO love
Yes.
with a picture of us holding our love bottles.
Oh,
This was
love
yesterday
that.
in the lobby. We had just introduced the campaign to our employees here, and Adam jumped up on a ladder. Poor Adam isn't in the photos because he's taking the photos.
I know.
But he jumped up on a ladder and got some of us who were here and available that morning, and we're so excited for the campaign. All those smiles and all those friendly faces are sincere. We
Yes.
love you guys. We love what you're doing and what we're able to do together. There is a force that is in play here that is greater than just the sum of people doing things.
Yes.
There are forces in motion that will enable us to change lives, like we just saw with Chris and his family, and even beyond that. Certainly, money is a fun thing to talk about and to play with, but it's not going to change the world the way that words and actions are going to change the world. So we thank you. We're eager to do what we're going to have to do this year to make the year of XANGO Rush an unforgettable hallmark year in the history of this phenomenal company. Joe, any closing thoughts from you?
Hey, just let's go make this an amazing year. And remember, it starts with our belief system.
Yes.
So you got to know, everyone, it's already happened. This year is already laid out before us, and we know where we're going. Man, this is going to be a great year.
Woo!
Let's go change the world, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Have a terrific
Love
day,
you
and we'll talk
guys.
to you again soon.
Ciao.
So.